Would it be another day in PC gaming if there weren't a couple of more free games? And that's exactly what I'm going over today. Over on Steam, we've got two smaller freebies that are available right now. Both of these games are already super cheap. There's Simple Story Alex, which typically goes for 99 cents, and then there's Nephice Begins, that typically goes for $1.99. I have to say, the latter looks quite good, and I'll be going over that first. Also, a lot of you guys asked me to cover the GOG promotion that's going on right now. It's something that they've been running for quite a while. However, they're promoting it a little bit more as a stay at home and play some games promotion where they're letting you play a bunch of games absolutely free. They're always free. They're just putting a little bit of a spotlight on it now, so I want to go over that. And another Epic Games Store exclusive is now coming to Steam, and that'll be happening in June 18th with Outer Wilds. We'll go over that at the end of this video, but I know most of you guys are interested in the free game. So first up, we have Nephice Begins. I don't know if I'm butchering the pronunciation of that. My apologies if I am. However, this is a pretty cool little game. It is a walking simulator reminiscent of a game like Dear Esther, so I know that's going to be something that off-puts a lot of people right away, but the game notes it tells the story and the player what happened at the time before Nephice was an orb collector. The main setting is forest again, but this time without snow, instead a more sunny and foggy winter. The game has had a mostly positive reception on Steam, 163 Steam user reviews, 71% positive, so not like a super strong reception or anything like that, but still a decent enough reception for a freebie. The game is free until April 1st, and the game notes the gameplay and puzzle system is similar to the original. There are animal skulls that you have to gather and use on tall amorphores. You will be able to toggle the visibility of the HUD, which will show you which animal skull and how many mushrooms you have gathered. The music and atmosphere is relaxing like the original game, and the voice actor will be an elder one who will be narrating, like telling the player a story. The game is actually, all things considered, for a game that's $1.99, a little bit more on the difficult side to run. I mean, it's not hard to run by any means, but a quad-core Intel CPU, an AMD processor, 2.5 gigahertz or faster, that's quad-core Intel or AMD CPU, I should say, 2.5 gigahertz or faster, 6 gigabytes of RAM, and then an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 970 or an R9 390X. Obviously, those are the recommended specifications, and at this point, that's not like crazy to run a game like with those requirements. I mean, if you built a PC within the last few years, you probably have something considerably better than that, but for a game that's $1.99, that is a little bit surprising, but it goes to show as well, the game does have some stunning visuals on top of that, and with a walking simulator style of game, a game that is more narrative heavy like this, and you're going to be doing quite a bit of adventuring and exploration, I feel like having a stunning art style is something that is rather important, and I feel like this one does have that in spades. So that is a freebie, and that'll be available until April 1st. Alright, next up, also Simple Story Alex is typically 99 cents, but it is a freebie right now. Noted to be a short interactive story about Alex, an ordinary loser. He lives a dull life full of alcohol and misery, but deep in his soul, he always wanted to be a hero. One day then, he leaves his house. Alex accidentally teleported in Mystery Temple, the exit from which you should find. Looking at the game, just based on its visual style and its presentation, really is reminiscent of like the layout of an older Pokemon game. That's immediately what I thought of when I looked at this game. Maybe that's not the most apt comparison, but whatever the case may be, it's a simple story about Alex, an ordinary alcoholic. He's dreaming of being a hero in a different world and dimension. One day, he was leaving his house and he got to this temple. Is he sleeping, or did his dreams come true, or maybe something completely different occurred? You should find the answer. The game notes a short game length. You can complete the game in under half an hour because, in my opinion, that's coming from the developer, there is no reason to make such a story longer. You have a spare hour, then you can enjoy this game. It's a complicated story. During the game, you won't understand what's really going on until the very end of the game. The story is partially based on real events. Alex's appearance and larger half of the story are based on my life, so that's pretty cool. Easter eggs, if you look carefully, should find a few Easter eggs, and there's no battling in this game, neither leveling nor attributes of ordinary JRPG. It's a linear story carefully written by the author, which I think is something that I can get behind. Standard art, only use of standard art and focus on story instead of graphics, and possibility to use all surrounding items. So this is a game that I imagine a lot of you will already be off-put by the visuals, but given that it was an original 99-cent release and it has an emphasis on the story, I thought it was a rather interesting recommendation as well. This one will be available as a freebie until March 30th, and you can check that out right now. Of course, it's not going to be hard at all to run. This is an RPG Maker release, so check that out, and it did have a mixed reception on Steam of 101 user reviews, 63% positive, positive, but recent reviews actually paint a more positive picture with 14 user reviews at 78% positive. Alright, moving on from that, I do also want to go over the GOG promotion. A lot of you guys were leaving me comments on my videos asking me to talk about this. I didn't talk about it because this is something GOG had always done. However, it is being promoted a little bit, and I want to make sure you guys are aware of it. Alongside GOG's massive sale that they're running right now, they do have the stay at home and play some games promotion where they have a lot of older titles available free to download. These are DRM free titles. You've got games like Beneath a Steel Sky, Biomenace, Kane, you've got Echelon Book 1, Gwent the Witcher card game, of course, Jill of the Jungle, the complete trilogy, Legend of Keepers prologue, Lords of Midnight, Lure of the Temperance, Overlord, a playable teaser for that, I should say, and that's Overload, Postal, Classic and Uncut, that's pretty cool, Star Gunner, you have Teen Agent, you have a Treasure Adventure game, Tyrion 2000, Ultima 4, Quest of the Avatar, Ultima, Worlds of Adventure 2, Martian Dreams, Worlds of Ultima, The Savage Empire. So all of those are, again, free right now to download, DRM free, and you can play those. They're always free, but they are putting a little bit more of an emphasis on it since they do want people to stay inside, and maybe this would be a good way to do so. Alongside that, of course, GOG is running a massive sale right now. Just to give you guys some of the highlight deals that I see off the top: Fallout New Vegas, 50% off, $9.99, Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition, 75% off, $4.99, XCOM 2, 75% off, $14.99. Not a lot of not bad deals at all. Those are all very, very good deals, especially Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition for $5. That is an excellent deal for a really, really good RPG, and I really dug Dragon Age Origins. Maybe a better time for BioWare and everybody there, but Dragon Age Origins was a really good game. Lastly, I do want to mention that an Epic Game Store exclusive will be making the transition to Steam, and that is Outer Wilds on June 18th. So this was released last year as an EGS exclusive. Now the time window is about to elapse, I should say. It still hasn't elapsed. We still got about 3 months to go, but Outer Wilds will be coming to Steam, and named Game of the Year 2019 by John Baum, Polygon, Eurogamer, and The Guardian. Outer Wilds is a critically acclaimed and award-winning open-world mystery about a solar system trapped in an endless time loop. The game was received rather well. It's got an 85 on Metacritic, so that's of course a very good. PC Gamer gave it an 89 out of 100, Destructoid 5 out of 5, Slant Magazine gave it a perfect score. Notes: mysteries of the solar system, what lurks in the heart of the ominous dark bramble, who built the alien ruins on the moon, can the endless time loop be stopped, answers await you in the most dangerous reaches of space, a world that changes over time. The planets of Outer Wilds are packed with hidden locations that change with the passage of time. Visit an underground city before it's swallowed by sand, or explore the surface of a planet as it crumbles beneath your feet. Every secret is guarded by hazardous environments and natural catastrophes. So again, that will be coming June 18th. I know that there's this idea by PC gamers, and I don't necessarily disagree with it, but a lot of people don't want to support these games even when they come to Steam just because of the precedent that's been set. And yeah, I can understand where you're coming from. If you end up supporting games like this, like a game like Metro Exodus, a game like Outer Wilds, after they come to Steam, it just gives developers the idea of, oh, we can sign these exclusivity agreements, we can take a lot of upfront money, and then these games are still going to sell really well when we do bring them over to Steam and other platforms, and we're going to just make out like bandits, and we're going to make a ton of money. I understand where some gamers are coming from with that thought process. If you guys want to sound off with how you tackle EGS exclusives returning to Steam or coming to Steam for the first time, that's something I'm actually pretty interested in, and who knows, maybe I'll do a full video on that sometime in the future. But that's going to conclude this video. Again, 2 free Steam games right now. GOG's free game promotion is also running, and Outer Wilds, I should say, is returning to Steam, or coming to Steam for the first time, rather, on June 18th. Not Outer World. Some people get it twisted. Outer Wild. 2 different games. They actually have very similar Metacritic scores as well, so funny how that turned out. But nonetheless, that's going to conclude this video. If you guys have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comments section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.